So today we're going to recreate some gorgeous nails, and this is the final look. So first things first, we need to prep our nail. So all I'm doing is I'm taking my clippers and I am cutting these nails down so that we don't have the extra hangage, because I am doing Gel X nails. And all I'm doing is taking my file and I am rounding it out just so it has more of the effect of a real nail. Next, I'm going to take my fingernail clippers and I'm going to clip this back part off of the nail. If you're going to do acrylic nails, it's going to be important because it's going to serve as like your cuticle or the base of your nail. But for me, it's not important because I'm doing Gel X nails. I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my file and I'm going to make that nail as flat as I can, because I did take off the raised part, so it is still a little raised. So I just want to go out and flatten that nail so that the nails will fit on perfectly. I am removing the shine from all of the nails just like you would do a regular client, because that is very important in the longevity of the nail. You have oils on your fingers, so if you don't get that off, it's going to be easier for your nails to begin to lift. Next, I'm going to size my tips. I'm using the Una Gela. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm using those tips. They're full covered, extra long squared tips. I really think that they're like XXL. I got them a long time ago, so I can't really remember. But all I do is I put the nail up to the nail on my practice hand and I see if it's the correct size. I do go through and do this step where I am shaping the nail to fit the nail on my practice hand. You do have to do that when you're using full cover tips and not acrylic nail tips, because you want to have the best fit for the nail. You don't want anything hanging over the sides, and you don't want the nail to be just oversized on top of your practice hand. So I'm going to do that for all 4 of the fingers. Next, this is a very important step for me. I do this for my own nails. I go in and remove the shine inside of the full cover tip. This really just helps for the nails to adhere really well and stay longer and hold a lot better. When it comes to application, I use my Beetles base gel. I do an even layer of that on all of the fingernails. This is going to be my base. After all of the fingernails have been painted, I cure it for 30 seconds before I move on to using my top coat to adhere the Gel X nails. And as I stated before, I love to use my Beetles top coat for my Gel X nail application. What I do is I take some of the top coat and I do an even layer inside of the nail where I did do the buffing. And I do a little bit of extra at the end, and then I apply it onto the nail. Now sometimes you get a little bit, I don't want to say sometimes, because this really only happens when I'm using my practice hand, but it likes to bubble up at the top and overlap. So I have to do that where I drag it down a little bit. But I'm using my Melody Susie Goose Lamp oh my God, gooseneck lamp. And I love using this for Gel X nails because I'm able to use both of my hands. All I have to do is hit that little circle at the top and it changes from an LED to a UV light. And whenever I want to add other nails, I just hit it again to change it to the LED light until I need to use the UV again. So I absolutely love this. I have a video that I am going to post, if not tomorrow. It's going to be out really soon. It's a review on this, but I absolutely love this lamp. Get you one. I'll link it down below. So next, after I have done that, I have all of the nails on my practice hand. I'm going to take my fingernail clippers, and because this is more so of a squared shape, I want them to be coffin. So this is a trick that I learned back when I first started. All you're going to do is you're going to take your nail clippers, straight edge nail clippers, not the standard nail clippers that you normally get at the store. You need to make sure that they are straight edge so that you can do a straight, not a straight line, but like a 45-degree angle down the nail to make coffin. This will make your shaping so much easier and less time consuming. You also have to be careful to make sure that you don't overcut, so you don't have lopsided nails. But yeah, this cuts down my shaping time so much, and I have the perfect coffin. Now I'm buffing all of the nails, and I'm going to use a lint-free wipe with alcohol and wipe down all of the nails. And so next, this is going to be the nail design that I'm going to recreate. I did it in 2019 in February. It has XO on one finger, it has a diamond heart on another, black glitter on one, and then a plain nail on the other. I did jazz this up quite a bit, not gonna lie, but I went in with my D&D polish in Misty Rose. I'm going to do 2 coats of this nail polish, and I am going to cure for 30 seconds in between each coat. So I'm just checking my design again, and next I know that I'm going to go in with the ring finger, and I'm going to do a black all glitter nail. So what I use is I take my top coat and I put my top coat on top of this nail, and then I'm going to sprinkle the sugar over top of the top coat. It's a very simple process. You do lose some of the glitter, but it's just the excess glitter that did not adhere to the top coat because there's already glitter adhered to it. So that's the only part that you're going to lose from your glitter. I did cure this for 60 seconds in between just to make sure that it was really fully cured. I did, because my little container was too small, I did use one of my paper towels to scoop out the glitter, and then I was able to funnel the glitter right back into the container. So after curing for 60 seconds, I'm just taking my brush and I am, like I said, fluffing away all of that extra and excess glitter. Now for the middle finger, I am doing a heart with rhinestones. I wanted to do something a little different, so I wanted to do a darker pink rhinestone with a clear rhinestone on the other side, so a half and half heart. So initially I learned this trick where I want to put the rhinestones, I put the glue there, and then I do a top layer over top of it, just so that the nail already has top coat and I don't have to go back and try to top coat the nail. For me, I don't like that because my diamonds kept moving too much and I would get it how I liked it, and then they would it was just too much for me. It was just way too much for me. So I ended up just doing a blank canvas and doing it the way that I love to do it, and it actually turned out so much better. So yeah, I don't really like this method. Some people do, it works for some people, but for me, doing what some would not say a tedious task, for me it was a little bit tedious task. For me doing that, this particular method did not work for me. But I can say when I have done it and I was doing like a full cover nail with bling, it still didn't work because I still ended up losing some bling. So I just like to go and do my bling and then go back and do my top coat and be mindful of my bling. Did here for 60 seconds after I added the bling, and now I'm going into the XO nail. So I honestly originally should have just kept the XO nail how I did it this first time, but then my wheels got to turning and I'm like, ooh, maybe I should try to do this as, you know, like a sugar nail with black gel with black glitter. And you know, always go with your first mind. Being creative is great. I love being creative. But in this time, being creative kind of bit me in the butt. But it still worked out in the end, I would say. But I definitely should have just left it how it is initially. When you see when I put the two XOs on the nail. So here I am again trying to fix my XO. I ended up doing 3 XOs this time. And then as you will see later on in the video, I just figured I did not like those 3 XOs. So I jazzed it up. And on these parts is the parts that I actually really did jazz the nail up, and I would say elevate it from the original design. Because if I would have left it like this, I feel like I kind of would have been like, man, for this time this is so basic. So you know, I had to do one of my most favorite things to elevate the nail to where I would love it, you know what I mean? Because I love being extra creative. And so that's what I'm about to do right now. I love this marble look. Marble is like my favorite. And this, you know, technique that like I said, I've never seen anybody else do this technique. So to me, I came up with it. But if somebody else has done this technique, let me know. But I've never seen anyone do it this way. But I absolutely love this, and I think that it is chef's kiss, child. Chef's kiss. So yeah, y'all, this is the final look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all want to see next. I want to do some things that y'all want to see. So make sure you comment below and let me know, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. But y'all, look at these nails. Look at them. The marble really did elevate it to a nice, just ooh. Oh my god, I'm too excited. I love y'all. I see y'all in the next one.